So basically, we all have already seen it before. Most hedge funds think closing in essential capital is about performance. Correct? You have already seen that before. But that's absolutely the most unusual thing to happen in the essential capital. You can be outperforming every peer, still gets rejected by every LP. And here is why what you must fix today. I will show you what you need to actually learn to close an essential capital for your own hedge fund. Not only that, but I will also show you what our own partner, he's managing 150 million in asset management, US Bassett, with over 15 years of experience in the hedge fund industry. He told us, he said, Ziad, our fund has a strong and unusual return compare it with the other competitors. Yet LBS ghost us. We have heard every excuse. Timing isn't right, we will circle back. It feels like we are keeps living on false hopes. Correct? What you will also learn is the following. Why 90% of the hedge fund managers can't raise an essential capital and stay portfolio managers forever. How hedge funds can actually claim an essential capital in 2026. And what an essential capital needs to check for signals to validate a hedge fund as allocatable. You will learn all of that in today's video. Before I will go into it, my name is Ziad Silo. I have done over 2,000 calls with hedge fund managers across over 12 markets so far. I have documented over 50 recorded calls with hedge fund managers at 1 billion in asset management, 2 billion, 3 billion at the essential capital that you are looking to enter. Emerging hedge fund managers, mid-sized hedge fund managers, full-time traders who want to do to the hedge fund industry. You will learn that and you will gain that completely without paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to listen and to learn from on my own YouTube channel. My own YouTube channel is the only one that gives you the access to this type of context. You will not find them on any YouTube channel or any place offline or even online. You can see right here over 50 recorded calls with our own partners, with our own engagers in the hedge fund industry who wanted to have our own global sales operation inspector to scale up their own hedge fund and to get to the next stage. As you can see here, a hedge fund manager at 150 million, he's looking to actually rise to over 300 million in asset management through our own global sales operation inspector. Right there, you will also find 20 million raised for one of our own partner, euro, in less than 2 weeks. Okay, so then right here from 4 million to 150 million, and you will find 57 recorded calls on my own YouTube channel. You will have the access to them completely for free. Now back to the video. Why 90% of the hedge fund managers can't raise an essential capital and stay portfolio managers forever? I will get into it right away. Traders mindset. So what that means, I will show you. But you need to take some notes. You need to understand that what I will show you today, it has already taken 5 to 6 years of constant engaging with hedge fund managers at 1 billion, at 2 billion, 3 billion, and beyond to understand their own hedge funds, to help them to actually get into the next stage that they're looking to get up to, and to avoid the bottlenecks that most of the hedge fund managers are going through, which is the next. They keep their old version, controlling the new reality. So no alignment, correct? So you have the trader's mindset and you keep on the trader's mindset. You don't actually elevate or develop your own version to catch up to the new realities that you are looking to get up to, which is to become a hedge fund manager. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I hope you do, because if you don't, the following will absolutely be crystal clear for you to actually have a better understanding. Lack of business skills. You don't understand how you can speak, how you can present your own self, how you can actually approach your ideas, how you can approach your concept, how you can pitch to the investors. All of that takes time to learn and to master. So the most important thing that you need to understand is before the end of the video that you will gain it, to actually get to where you want to get up to in short time. And it will not actually take you decades, and sometimes it never happens to the most of the hedge fund managers. Big ego, keeping them from ever changing their own states. So maybe that's what you have today. You have a big ego. You don't want to adapt to yourself that you couldn't actually figure it out lately. What you have already done lately, it hasn't actually taken you to the level, up to the stage that you are looking to get up to, or that you was seeking to get up to. And that's why you have a big ego, because you are not looking to actually adapt to the new mentality and to the new methods and strategies that you need to have in order to get to the next stage. Now, let's get into the main thing, which is the following. No global sales operation, no global sales instructor for raising and closing capital. What that's mean? Ray Dalio, he has already raised over 150 billion in the management. He's one of the most giant players in the hedge fund industry. He has already built and established a global sales operation instructor to raise capital and to maintain capital and to close capital for the long term. Correct? Well, he has already done that. You couldn't actually do that, and you're looking to get to his stage, but you haven't actually built the global sales operation inspector, which is that's exactly what we're helping our own partners with, to build a global sales operation inspector inside their own hedge funds, so they can actually become instantial firms, not only portfolio managers, not only emerging hedge fund managers, not only mid-sized hedge fund managers, but real instantial players. Now to the next stage. Lack of responsibility, failing to take ownership or commit to the project, correct? You want to get there, but you are not committed to get there, correct? And it's a huge difference from being committed and from you want to get there. I want to drink water, but if I am not thirsty to drink water right now, I would be not committed to get to the water or to the cold water that I'm looking to get up to. Do you understand? So you want to get there, but you are not committed. It will be good if I will get there. If that's what you are telling your own self, so you trapping your own self by your own thoughts, by your own mindset, and by your own words. Attending events, buying for intros that only brought tier kickers, then giving up. I mean, most of the time you actually going to the events that you have already lost the last prospect from, or that you have already lost your prospects or your pipeline from them, or you have already gained tier kickers through only this type of events, but you go because you are living on false hopes that one time, sometime soon, it will happen. It will click. It hasn't clicked for you for the last couple of years, and what you need to do is the following. You need to understand how you can actually adapt to have a global sales operation instructor, exactly like Ray Dalio has already done for his own hedge fund. But now maybe you are telling me, Ziad, I mean, okay, I totally understand. I totally got your own idea. I totally got where you want to get me up to. How hedge funds can actually claim an essential capital in 2026. If that's what you are wondering about, I will give you what you are looking to get up to completely for your own hedge fund. Okay, I will actually be genuine and direct with you with what you need to get up to, but don't be emotional right now. Okay, the fund's internal structure. Okay, so what that means? When they are looking to allocate to your own hedge fund, they need to see the fund's internal structure. How has you already built them? Okay, now maybe you are telling me that what that's mean. Can you give me more examples? I will give you. That's why I am here in today's video, correct? If your story is WOSI, okay, what that's mean? It has already been generated through an AI. No one writes a check. Most of you generating your presentation or your story or whatever you have for material through an AI. Okay, you don't understand how you can actually get the formula on how you will actually convince the allocators or the investors to be actually invested or to be actually investable into your own hedge fund, that's exactly what we're helping our own partners with. How you can actually win the first impression through your materials, through being on the call, through your presentation, through how you would approach them. Each small detail, each small factor, we're giving that to our own clients to be actually crystal clear for them to raise capital, maintain capital, and close capital. So maybe that's exactly what you are doing. They take a look on the small, minor factors that you don't give actually huge attention for, because you thought that I don't need to do that because they are not looking to take a look on that. They are looking to take a look on the performance. Well, an AI can actually generate way more performance than the must. So it's not about the performance anymore. It's about something that is way more instantial, which is your own positioning, your own fund structure, internal structure. Why your hedge funds exist, how it scales, how it survives when the crisis has already entered to the industry. Do you understand? Do you have a clear plan that you can show them? Do you have a clear roadmap on how you can actually get them from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4? How you would scale up from 60 million to 100 million, from 100 million to 300 million, and from 300 million to 1 billion and beyond? Do you have a detailed plan on how you can do that? Can you show that to them? Do you have a backup global sales operation instructor on how you can do that? How you will execute on that? Can you do that? Or is it like you just want to actually say that, but you don't have anything that you can actually back it up with? That's something completely different, correct? So that's exactly what they're looking to get up to. Show them the concept that you will actually execute on to scale up your own hedge fund to 1 billion and beyond. They're looking to invest into winners, not into flat hedge funds or into it's okay right here. Do you understand? They are not looking to invest into you because they know you will not be here in the industry for the long term, and they're looking to invest into a hedge fund that will stay here, that will give them return, and will give them less things to think about, correct? Reporting, risk controls, governance, IC room. What that mean? I will show you what that means. So that's what you need to do when you are actually raising an essential capital. That's what an essential capital they are looking in your own hedge fund in 2026. Even when markets are messy, fragile operations, automatic rejection. Is that clear? LBS want to see your hedge fund can grow responsibly. Okay? So that's what they're looking to see. That's how you can get into the IC room. And that's how you can actually win the IC room. And that's how you can actually win the committee and get the essential capital that you're looking to get up to. If you don't understand what I have already mentioned to you for perspectives, then do a research. It's your own. It's your own project, not mine. Okay? So signals and alignments. So what that means? What you need to understand for your own hedge fund? I will tell you. Track record alignment, for sure you need to have a track record. It's your duty to have a track record, but it's not the main thing that will actually get you to raise capital. I mean, if you want to go to a restaurant, his duty is to do food for you, correct? Is that clear? His duty is to do the best food that you can actually get, correct? Is that clear? But you can't actually ask for capital from investors to invest into your own restaurant or your own hedge fund by only doing your own main thing, which is your duty. Is that clear? Do you understand? Because they don't see any value in that, because that's why you have already entered the business model, because you want your own duty to be done. Otherwise, you will not have a business. So you can't actually like tell your own self that, all right, I have this type of a performance and I'm waiting for capital. It will never happen. That's why 98% of the hedge fund managers, they are portfolio managers, unfortunately. Okay, signals and alignment, team structure, system, and governance. So do you have that team? Do you have a team of up players, well-known names in your own hedge fund that actually help you to scale up your own hedge fund, to maintain capital, to close capital? Do you have that? Or is it that you only take in C players? Or is it like you are the bottleneck in your own hedge fund and you are doing everything on your own? Do you understand? Each detail, it matters, because most of the hedge fund managers, they can't actually close capital because they are the bottlenecks inside their own hedge funds. Okay, I will show you what that means before the end of the video. I will get into more details so you will have a better understanding of that. Okay, it means that, okay, everything is clear right now, but what instantial capital needs to check for signals to validate a hedge fund as allocatable? I will give it to you right here, right away, okay? So let's start from right here. How long have you been at your current asset management? They would ask you that, okay? Have you been at the same current asset management in the same range for the last 3 to 5 years? Why? Give them a why, and why it has already been like that for you. That means you don't have a huge of demands. That means you don't understand how you can rise and close capital. That means you don't have a global sales operation instructor. That means you don't understand how you can build a hedge fund. That means I will not be interested to invest into your own hedge fund. Okay, that's clear? So you need to have a clear answer on that. Okay, small gaps send big red flags. LBS see risk where you think it's minor. It's clear? Why haven't you been able to raise capital lately? Give a clear answer. Why? It could be from the team members that you currently have, and the small gaps, it could be the team members, correct? You understand? It could be the small gaps that sense red flags. It could be the team members that you currently have. It could be that you have someone who is not well known in the hedge fund industry, or you have someone who has already been in other hedge fund before, but they have already failed, or they have already collapsed, or they haven't actually raised the capital targets that they are looking to rise, or they were looking to rise. Is that clear? I hope you do. So why haven't you been able to raise capital lately? Do you have a global sales operation inspector to constantly claim and retain capital, like Ray Dalio? He's managing over 150 billion in the management. Do you have that? Have you already built that? So if you haven't, then you don't have a hedge fund that will actually get to 1 billion and beyond. Is that clear? And right now, what I gave you right here, team members, A players, C players. So which type of players that you are actually investing into, or that you actually brought into your own hedge fund? Is it like A players, the real players, those who actually the go-getters, or is it like C players who just want to actually let things to happen for them and they are just waiting and delaying? Okay, is that clear? Do you have a founder lead hedge fund? What happens if you die today? So if you are doing everything, that's what our own partner, one of our own partners had already mentioned before to me, Ziad, I'm managing 1.1 billion. If I die today, what will happen for my own hedge fund? That's exactly what I have already received from an essential capital who were actually interested to invest into our own hedge fund. But when they have already seen, or when they have already discovered that I am the one who is doing almost everything in our own hedge fund, so they are not interested anymore. Because if you die today, who would actually run your own hedge fund? They don't know anything about what you are doing. Or they know, but they are not like you. Okay, so they would actually be scared to invest into you. Why? Because what will happen for their own capital, for their own investments? Okay, is that clear? I mean, you would actually ask the same, correct? So why are you asking to raise capital if you already have a repeatable, scalable system to maintain and retain capital? They will ask you these questions when you are looking to raise an essential capital from the essential industry or from the essential market. They will ask you this type of questions, and if you don't have real clear answers on how you would do X and how you would do Y, and why you haven't actually achieved X and Y for the last couple of years, and why you are asking for what you are asking for, and you don't have everything that you can pick that up, then they will directly say like, you are actually not the real one, you are not the real deal, right? You are not the real deal right here, and I will not actually be interested to invest into your own hedge fund. Clean? You got it? You got the picture? That's what you need to do if you are looking to get an essential capital for your own hedge fund, okay? And I know why closing an essential capital is so hard for hedge funds. Most of the players, they are actually not doing what I have already showed you. Only 2% they are rising up to over 1 billion in the management, and only 1% of the 2% they are rising to over 10 billion. Do you understand? The hedge fund industry is not an easy game to play it. But if you play it right and you play the right cards, you can be the next Ray Dalio. If you understand how you can build a global sales operation instructor, how you can build it, maintain it, and establish it, and scale up with it, expand with it, get to the big money, get to the real big packs. Because it's doable, it's achievable. If you're looking to raise capital for your own hedge fund, if you're looking to scale up sustainable management aggressively, massively, and constantly, and you have what it takes, you can apply. You can find the link in the description below to my own Instagram. Send me a DM right there if you have what it takes. I would be committed for your own success. Until next time, understand how you can actually be an essential player or relate the 1-2% to take your own essential capital that you could potentially have and gain it if you only do the right choices from your own current stage. Until next time.